Welcome to this 444 Gateway transmission, birthing the Age of Aquarius. Today is a powerful 444 gateway in which we can join together and send out light frequencies to the entire planet to neutralize all negative agendas and welcome in the early stages of a new age of light. And the energies of this gateway will resonate for some weeks after this day, and so the meditation can be used well after the 4th of April 2020. And so, open body, open mind. Following your cycle of breath. On the in-breath, welcoming in light from the universe around you. 360 degrees light from the stars, light from the sun, light from the earth, into your body. On the out-breath, surrendering anything of a lower frequency back to the light. Allowing more of your own natural soul's light to return to you. And on the in-breath, breathing that light from the universe around you into the cells of the body. The cells and bones and joints and vertebrae of the body. And on the out-breath, purging everything of a lower nature, any collective energies of fear and confusion, back to the light. Releasing the lower and inviting in the higher. Following the cycle of breath, breathing in light into the blood and tissue and organs and systems of the body. And on the out breath, purging and releasing anything of the old age out of your field as we enter a new age of light. And on the in-breath, inviting in that new energy of this new age being birthed now on the planet. Welcoming in the new age of light with the in-breath into all cells, all bones, blood, tissue, muscle, organs, systems, the new age of light. And on the out-breath, purging and releasing the old that's been with us for so long, releasing the old. And as you follow that cycle of breath, I call your team in spirit of the highest light and resonance, your higher self. I am presence. All angels, archangels, guides, star races, star councils, Elohim working with you, come be with you now. And feeling the shift. Feeling the shift. And let's call the four directions. The archangels of the four directions, calling to the east, the place of the rising sun. Raphael, archangel of air, healer magician. The symbol, the caduceus, the energy, emerald green fire. Calling that fire. And calling the element of air with the east, element of air, calling all tribal and shamanic peoples of the east, wherever you are in the world, wherever your east is. all tribal shamanic peoples of the East, the original wisdom keepers of the East, calling them all ancestors to come and hold this container for this new age of light. All shamanic beings in the inner planes to come and help hold this transmission. Calling upon sacred animals, shamanic power animals for the East, come be with us. And calling upon the sacred archetype of the magician, the shaman magician, to come be with us. And breathe and open, feeling the container being built, this container of 444, 4 directions, 4 elements, 4 archangels, 4 archetypes. To the south, Michael, archangel of the element of fire. The symbol, a sword of light, the energy, electric blue fire. And Michael, the warrior, protector, invoking that archetype of warrior. Calling upon all tribal and shamanic peoples of the South to come. Wherever your South is, calling all ancestral beings, all shamanic teachers of the South, come be with us. All power animal spirits from the South, come be with us. And open. Allow the container to be built. Feeling the shift. And to the west, Gabriel, archangel of water. Messenger angel, angel of the dream time. The symbol is a silver cup or chalice. The energy, diamond white fire. Calling to all shamanic peoples, ancestral peoples of the West, the original wisdom keepers, to come be with us. Come be with us. All power animals and the sacred archetype of the lover, the lover. Feeling the container being built. Breathe and open. And to the north, calling Archangel Uriel of the north, Archangel of earth, of power. The symbol, a golden pentacle, a 5-pointed star and a circle of light. The energy, ruby red fire, invoking that fire to complete the horizontal 4th direction. Complete the circle. And also inviting peoples, tribal and shamanic peoples, ancestral peoples of the north. The wisdom keepers of the north to come be with us. All sacred power animals of shamanic traditions of the north. and the archetype of the monarch or sovereign, the king, queen, monarch, can be with us, holding the space. The four directions, or tribal peoples of the four directions, the archangels of the four directions, the sacred archetypes of magician, warrior, lover, sovereign, in both masculine and feminine aspects. These archetypes are both masculine and feminine. And breathing and opening. And calling up the light of the crystalline grid of the earth. Sandophon, calling that light up, diamond white crystalline grid, up to the feet. And up through the legs to the base. As the base chakra opens, the sphere of light opens, and allowing that grid up through the torso. The sacral opens, a great sphere of light opens. And up through the torso, the solar plexus opens, a great sphere of light opens. And up through the torso to the heart that opens. Opens and anchoring that grid of light in the heart, anchoring that grid of light in the heart. Allowing all chakras from the heart down to align with the crystalline grid of the earth. Just feel the anchoring, and as you do so, let's call to Metatron to bring down the Christ grid from the great central sun through the stargate of our sun down into the room, sealing the room in light, closing all openings. And down to the crown that opens, a great sphere of light opens. Passing through the head, third eye opens, a great sphere of light opens. Passing down to the throat opens, a great sphere of light opens. And down to the heart, anchoring into the heart. Allow all chakras from the heart upwards to align with the great central sun, including all chakras above the crown. Open. And feeling the light of the crystalline grid now, balancing with the Christ grid in the heart. Let's ask for an intensification of the crystalline grid of the earth, an intensification up to the heart. And allow this light to begin to radiate out through your field, out into the grid. Across the planet in all directions. An intensification of diamond white crystalline light out through your body, up to the heart, sending a wave of light to all directions. The east, the south, the west, the north. This wave of light transmuting all negative man-made frequencies on the planet. Electromagnetic, biological frequencies, viral frequencies, neutralizing, transforming. Sending a wave of light out. Disinfecting all toxic areas on the planet. Anywhere there's toxicity on the planet, allowing that wave to go find that toxicity and begin to release it out from the earth grid, releasing it out. Just following your breath and allowing a build-up of the crystalline grid in your body, and then sending a pulse of light out through the grid in all directions. Transmuting all negative electrical frequencies, all negative biological frequencies, man-made biological frequencies, viral frequencies. sending a wave of light into all lower frequency areas on the planet, removing all fear, confusion, all lower thought forms, breaking them up, dissolving them. Breaking them up and dissolving them. And calling upon all tribal peoples of all directions to hold this container, to increase the intensity of these waves of light being sent out across the planet. Clearing the earth plane, helping to restore stability and a foundation to build the new age of light upon. Following the cycle of breath. Feeling the container held around you. Shamanic peoples holding the space, archangels holding the space. Feel the intensification again through the crystalline grid. Feel the build-up of light. A build-up of light until there's a pulsing out in all directions across the planet. All directions across the planet, purging the lower, transmuting and breaking up all lower thought forms and energies, disrupting the lower. Dissolving all lower templates that belong to the old age of light, allowing for a transmutation of that energy in all systems across the planet. Feeling a build-up of light in your field and pulsing and sending a wave out to all the kingdoms across the planet. All kingdoms. Kingdoms of insect and fish and bird and animals and plants and trees. A wave of light to all of the elements of earth, air, fire, water, prana. Just allowing diamond white light pulsing through your field. Feeling the shifts as you allow this light to pulse out through your body. Shift across the planet. Building a foundation of light for the new Age of Aquarius. As all starseeds come together to build and invite this new age of light. Breathe and open, and just allowing that pulsing of light through your field, and at the same time calling upon the great central sun to also begin to build in your field. Allowing an intensification of light through the Christ grid. Feeling that light combining with the light of the crystalline grid. Gold white light from the great central sun coming down through the stargate of our own sun. Begin to pulse this light out to all beings across the planet, all beings, starseeds, and all other beings on the planet. Sending a wave of light out. pulsing a wave of light out across the planet. And this light assisting humanity in shifting away from the old timeline of some dystopian, tyrannical future, or some future timeline of destruction, shifting away from those old timelines. Shifting away from violence and wars, away from domination, away from destruction of the planet, towards the complete liberation of all beings on the earth. Pulsing light from the great central sun and the earth, now towards star seeds and all other beings, assisting the planet to shift away from old timelines, old Piscean timelines, shifting away from violence and war and domination and greed, towards a complete liberation of all beings on the earth. And breathe and open and allow the intensification of light in your field. Asking for an alignment of all astrological configurations towards birthing a new age of light. Light from the great central sun, light from the earth, together pulsing in a great wave across the planet. And this light is helping to absorb all dark agendas into the greater agenda of the light. This light is helping the planet to use every challenge as a stepping stone to birth a new world. And this light is helping the collective to connect with a higher level of connectivity, of unity, of cooperation, of flow. helping the world to shift towards greater love, and prosperity for all beings on the earth plane. Sending this light to all four directions to welcome the beginning stages of a new age of light, and breathe and open. Calling upon the wisdom keepers of all the four directions to help hold this energy. All archangels to help build this energy and release it through your field out across the planet, so that you become a pure and clear channel of light, assisting in birthing the new age of Aquarius. Energies of the ancient wisdom keepers combined with energies of star races assisting the planet and archangels. Helping to channel this light through your field, pulse this light through your field out across the planet in all directions, the four directions. Asking for an increase of the sacred archetypal energies in all four directions, of magician, of warrior, of lover, of sovereign, in both masculine and feminine aspects. a greater balancing of these archetypes. A greater balancing of the old, the wisdom of the old and the wisdom of the future calling now. And feel the shift, feeling the shift. As both ancient wisdom keepers and star races from the future and future selves and archangels work together to pulse waves of light from the earth and the great central sun in harmony in your field. Unification of heaven and earth, a unification of spirit and matter. A unification of heart and mind, a unification of ego and higher self. The new age of light, one of unification, ending the heresy of separation. And breathe and allow this pulsing to continue as you connect up with other starseeds across the planet to create a group wave in all directions. Sending this wave across the whole planet, you and everyone else joining. So feeling it's not just an individual effort, it's a collective effort to shift the planet. away from darkness towards a new age of light. And breathe and open. Feeling your oneness with all other starseeds on the planet. Feeling your connection to the wisdom keepers of all directions. Feeling your connection to the 4 sacred archetypes. All power animals, shamanic animal beings, all star races working for the upliftment of humanity and all other kingdoms on the planet. And breathe, and just allowing that pulsing intensification of light, diamond white crystalline light, golden white Christ light, out through your field, out through your field. Allowing more light into your field, into every cell of your body as you do this service. Into all of the bones, joints, vertebrae as you do this service. Into the blood as you do this service. Into the tissue, muscle, organs as you do this service, into every system of the body as you do this service. Feeling the light shifting through you across the planet in all directions. Perhaps one direction calls you more than the others, and you're pulsing more towards one direction than the others, which is fine. Ask for a greater balancing of these energies in your body, of heaven and earth, a greater balancing of the energies of the 4 directions. Calling upon the power of 444, the energy of 444, which resonates with building a firm and stable foundation for something new on the earth plane. 444 representing elements and directions and archetypes of power. Four, 444 has a certain resonance, angelic resonance, calling upon that now in your field. a certain point, the energy begins to decrease in your body, decrease in your body. Allowing for this intensification of light to reduce to a point that feels comfortable. Allow this light now to be focused on all aspects of your own auric field, all layers of your own energy, the etheric layer, chakra system, all chakras receiving this 444 energy. Emotional body receiving this 444 energy. Mental body receiving this 444 energy. All layers of the spiritual bodies receiving 444 energy. And I ask your team in spirit to rebalance your field, align your field with these energies. Aligning your field with the highest frequency of 444, which resonates with strength, sovereignty, and sacred space, the birthing of something new. And releasing this energy now, decreasing the intensity of the energy. Decreasing the intensity of the energy and thanking all of the directions, all shamanic peoples, wisdom keepers, all power animals, all archangels, all sacred archetypes. Releasing and thanking the vertical force, Metatron, Sandophon, allowing for a decrease of that energy, a rebalancing of that energy, a softening of that energy, a softening in your own field, softening. A great softening in your field and all layers, levels, dimensions of your energy, softening. And breathing, opening. This transmission is offered you, as always, with love and blessings, love and blessings.